So I'm going to ask my staff. One's a behavioralist and therapist. She works with me as a behavioralist to track behaviors, to help with both negative and positive behaviors, so that I can become more independent. So basically, to help with getting rid of behaviors that make things worse for me, and also to establish behaviors that make things better for me. Because behavior in the field of those with special needs, it has a bad connotation. People just think behavior, and it's something that is detrimental. But a good habit can be a behavior too. So she helps with someone learning to develop good behavior as well as bad behavior and get rid of bad behavior. So I'm actually going to ask her which of these goals would be the best to work on as far as expediting my process of becoming better. I'm also going to ask this one person who's ex-military. He was in the Army. I'm going to ask for his input, as far as something that's holding me back from, progressing as fast as I could. Basically, the three I just identified recently are impulsivity or impulsiveness. I am very impulsive. I do things as an impulse and not really planning them out, and not doing things with being in control of myself, as far as I'll do this now, I'll do this now, I'll do this now, instead of doing what I need to do. So, having control of myself, that's one thing. The other thing is committing to a schedule, which would also allow me to do more in the day, because then I'd still have time for, fun things. I still have time to do things that are fun, but I wouldn't be spending all my time doing fun things. I'd still be doing things that are productive. So that's another thing, is being organized as far as schedule. Another big thing is for number 3. What was number 3? Working on. So there's impulsivity. Please stay with me. I'm thinking. I really appreciate you staying with me for helping me. I want you to talk about this in the comments. What you think I should work on. But there's impulsivity, working on a schedule, and what was the third thing? Oh yeah, procrastination. Putting things up when they need to be done. Like, there's this one person who's a head of a department at the company that helps me with my disability. And she's amazing at her job. She gets things done, and a lot more than other people. She cares about people, cares a lot about people. She wouldn't she wouldn't be in that field unless she cared. That job, that company, you barely get any money. You don't go into that field expecting to make a good living. If you don't care about people, you're not gonna make it, because that job really isn't worth the money. But you do get, she does get things done, because she's like, I'm doing them now, I'm doing them now, I'm doing them now. She doesn't delay. She doesn't, take it easy and chat or anything. So that's something I think would really help me, is if I learn to do things immediately instead of putting them off. That way it would help with procrastination a lot. So those are the 3 things I'm going to talk to Ryan and Jenny maybe set that up in a meeting. We could all talk about what we think would be the best for me to progress with for my next goal, is whether to work on being impulsive or whether we need to work on me having a schedule throughout the day, which productive people, which successful people have, because successful people don't have to-do lists, because to-do lists don't get done. Successful people have schedules, they do. So yeah, I don't know if we need to work on the impulsivity, if we need to work on the doing things right away, or if we need to work on the the procrastination, or if we need to work on making myself a schedule and sticking to a schedule. But these are things we want to talk to my staff and possibly that one lady at the company that helps me, that one department head. Talk to her about it and just see what can be really done. I probably only take 5 minutes, maybe 10 at most, to really discuss what would be the best bet. But yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about that. Hope you learn something. I hope you can give your input as to what needs to be changed, whether it's the impulsivity, making a schedule, or working on procrastination, because all three of them are really hindering my growth, like as fast as I could grow. So I really appreciate your input as far as what I can do to improve. But I feel like if I can work on those three and overcome those three, which really it would be a hard goal, so it would take like 254 days to do so like 8 months, so a little over 8 months. So I probably wouldn't be able to be over any of them until around my birthday. But yeah, I'm thinking work on those three somehow in some order, figure out the biggest problem first. But yeah, let me know what you think. I'm gonna talk to them about it, see what they think is best. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you later today in the live stream.